Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Improv College Mainstage narrative class. What we have for you today is an improvised story. I'm your host, Vinny Francois. Thanks so much for being here with us. For this improvised show, what we're going to need from all of you out there watching in YouTube land is a word, a suggestion to start off our first scene in our story. And the word I'm looking for is a word that's really fun to say, something you really enjoy, just rolls off the tongue. It feels pleasant to say. Yesterday we did one, and the word was analysis, which is a great word to say, analysis. So if you have some words to suggest for us, please put it in the chat. We'll take one and use it as the inspiration for our first scene and get our story rolling. So if you've got a word that's fun to say, please put it in the chat now. While you're doing that, while you're contemplating words and their pronunciations of, let's meet our cast for the main stage. So let's say hi to Andy here in Canada. Hey, Andy, come on out. Hey. Let's say hi to Amy in the US.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. Let's say hi to Ai from the Philippines.
Mabuhay.
Let's say hi to Ken in the US.
Hi.
Hey. Let's say hi to Jess from here in Canada.
Good morning, good evening, good middle of the day.
Let's say hi to Amir in Israel.
Erev Tov Tel Aviv.
Thank you. Let's say hi to Tyra here in Canada. And let's say hi to Chris in the UK. Amazing. So let's take a look at the chat. Let's see what words we have to share with you all today. We've got some good ones. We've got ratatouille, which is always great to say, and blasphemy. Blasphemy or ratatouille. Take whatever inspiration you want. Everybody, have a great time. Enjoy the show.
Good service, brother. I can't hear you, brother. Your vow of silence knows no boundaries. You may speak. The service is over.
Thank you so much. I was dying to speak. That was one of the best masses that you've ever done. I wish we'd recorded it. I was sitting there back with the other monks, fangirling over your work. That was truly an inspired Catholic Mass.
Adulation is a sin, brother.
I know. I'm going to go to confession about it later, but I just had to come up. I rushed through the aisle because I had to just say, where did that come from? It's like you came out the back with all your garb on, and we were sitting back there, unable to speak because of vow of silence, but looking at one another and thinking like, what did he have for breakfast? Because, and I know you're fasting, so the answer is nothing. But what is going on? Because that was an amazing mass. You had people walking in off the streets.
Brothers,
You had non-Catholics coming in off the streets. There was a line around the block for a Catholic mass in 2021.
I have a confession.
Yeah.
Will you take it?
Okay, sure. Yeah, right here, right now.
I've stopped wearing underpants.
No.
This must remain between us, brothers. Clearly, Harold will never say a thing. He hasn't spoken in 23 years.
No, he won't say anything. Harold, you can't communicate through your eyes either, though, okay?
So I ask you, my brothers, is my lack of undergarment blasphemous?
Well, I don't know. It's strictly against, it's one of the 10 commandments. You should be wearing underpants at all times. So it is very clearly a sin. And yet we had an empty church. We had people coming in here tearing up their Catholic paperwork saying, no more. And yet now we have people lined up around the block.
I'm so torn, for it's clearly a correlation. The spirit has entered me. Once I freed my loins, my soul became free and light.
How did you think to just simply stop wearing underpants?
It was a punishment. I felt the rough inside of my frock, and I had coveted an Oreo cookie of a child at one of our services.
Okay.
As punishment, I thought, I punish myself, yet remain at this service.
Right.
So I went into the bathroom and I exposed myself to the inner roughness of the frock. And as I spoke with everyone, it rubbed and chafed and ate away at my gentlest skin.
That makes a lot of sense to me. I would have done the same if I coveted an Oreo.
It worked for a little while, but then I felt something stir within me. A pain, a purity of soul I hadn't felt before. I don't know how to describe it, brother. I feel I'm torn.
Well, this burdens me greatly, but...
Harold, it's been so long. Just, I know, this is the most distressed I've ever seen you. I know, I feel like you just want to, there's something that's burning in your chest that you are just wanting to let out. You are probably you are the vessel of just the inner workings of the secrets of the church, and yet you do nothing. You're just quiet. Oh, don't look at me that way. I know, I can feel it. Your vow is constricting you, and there's something that you are dying to communicate. One word. Growth. No. Warmer? Down. Nethers. Monster nethers. Hula hoop. Grass skirts. Juggling. Harold. You're going. This vow of silence is tearing you apart. This literal and figurative game of charades can no longer keep going. Find your voice.
The preacher! He has given up on underpants.
Dad, the council must know immediately. This is church changing in the most vital of ways. We're not allowed phones, but we're going to tell everybody. Thank you, Harold, for reporting this blasphemy.
Harris, look at this graph.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yes, our sales have declined rapidly over the last 3 months. Less underwear bought by everyone across the board.
Well, why?
Why?
Oh.
Are you asking me why, Thompson?
Yeah, I thought no stupid questions in meetings. Why?
Right, yes. Well, of course, it's because of this new religion that seems to have sprung up. It's destroying the marketplace for underwear. Their only tenet is don't wear underwear. It seems to be some sort of offshoot of Christianity.
There is no place where a real religion can get in the way of capitalism. Let me tell you, I will not stand for it.
Absolutely. We've always seemed to manage to be able to work alongside religion up until this point. But now this upstart young religion, almost a cult, are making our product a thing of the past.
What if we got into the business of no underwear?
Pivot to no underwear from underwear. Yes, I like your thinking.
We could
change
just
with the times. We
empty
now
shelves.
manufacture no underwear.
So we sell no underwear.
Yes.
For at least $10 a pair. Or are you right?
Yeah. So we set up outlets where people come in and they give us money and we take away their underwear.
I think I'm honestly, judging by the data trends, I'm thinking that e-commerce is our best way forward. So I'm thinking we set up like a Shopify where people can just online order no underwear, and then they get a mailing label, and then they send us their underwear in the mail.
And their money.
Their money.
And then we destroy that underwear on camera and send them an email of it just to prove that they now no longer have underwear.
We can make underwear destruction videos a thing on YouTube and rake in the ad revenue. It's brilliant.
I know little Kenny on TikTok. We've been in contact. I can definitely get him set up, start a challenge maybe. The no underwear challenge.
Yeah, Thompson, could you and the other interns please give us an example of one of these videos? We're gonna need to vet it.
Yeah, sure. So, okay. Hey guys, what's up? I'm little Kenny here on TikTok doing the no underpants challenge. Check it out. And then I won't do it. I don't want to get fired, but then I would take my pants off.
Well, I don't get it, but then I think that's a good thing. I'm too old to get it. I think the more I don't get it, the better, more on trend it is.
That is our gauge for everything, Johnson.
12-year-olds will love it. So will 70-year-olds.
Free balling, going without, airy fairy down there. These are all trendy ways of referring to the same thing that's going on right now. There's a trend of not wearing underwear, leaving one's genitals and behind completely exposed to the elements. I'm Josh Johnson here with a cutting edge report on a disturbing new trend: rashes, infections, coldness, numbness, tingling.
Josh, as you can see, I'm standing right here in front of the Parliament building where we have a mass of teenagers. And if the Karen can zoom in on their pants, you can clearly see the outlines of their genitals. They are clearly not wearing underpants.
Yes, that's very clear. And it looks their nether regions look very rashy. Is this indicative? Is this a good, in your opinion, doctor, the genital regions of these people we're seeing right now and the rashes that we're seeing on their genitals, is that prototypical of the epidemic of rashes that we're seeing?
Listen, Josh, I've been to Afghanistan. I've seen desert rashes. I've seen commando rashes. This is like nothing I've ever seen before. And starting at such an early age, this could cause serious trauma later on.
I'm hearing reports come in of people unable to sit down, unable to urinate for days on end, all kinds of difficult consequences for not wearing underwear. Can you speak a moment from your position of what you're seeing their real world consequences on the ground from these behaviors?
Well, Josh, I have here with me one of the representatives of this movement. Hi, this is, please state your name.
My name is Holly Hawkins, but they just call me the Itch now.
Well, Holly, please tell us how long have you been airy fairy down there, if I may say so, and what have been the effects?
Oh, ever since I just heard this amazing speech on the street, and I walked into this church, and there was this amazing man just giving a speech about how we just need to let our genitals and butt run free. And it was so inspiring to me. So ever since then, which was about a month ago, I have not worn any single kind of undergarment. And I can't, I've never been happier.
I'll jump in here with a question. Aren't you feeling uncomfortable as a result of not wearing underwear?
Oh, the itching is unbearable at times. I haven't sat in, well, a month, but it's just, there's just something about what I heard that day that really stuck with me. And I know that soon this will all pay off. All this
Oh my gosh,
uncomfortability.
Father Harold's on the other channel. We have to listen to him, quick.
Father Harold!
I shall now read from the Book of Cheeks, chapter 11, section 5. And did Jesus doth lift up his frock to expose thine hindquarters to the Levitites. And the Levitites did marvel at the shape and tautness of his glutes. And the anger did froth amongst the population. And then unto them Jesus did say, O Levitites, disrobe yourselves from underneath thine tunics. Unmask thy genitals, and let them bathe in the glory of the sunshine of the Lord.
Ah! Yes, it is I, the Virgin Mary. I have come to tell you that this man speaks blasphemy and does not speak for God. No, God did not say wear no underpants. God said only underpants, always made of cotton. And there is but one prophet to bring this forward into the world, and only he can save the heathens without underpants. Ah. His name is Harold.
Hi there. I wanted to read a bit from the actual Bible.
The actual?
Yeah, the actual Bible.
It's 2021. You read the actual Bible.
Yeah. It's kind of part of the whole deal.
Well,
I found a really interesting bit of the actual Bible. It's Jeremiah 13. Can I read it to you?
All right, I'm listening.
And as I read this, bear in mind that I am not making this up. This is the actual Bible.
Oh, I'll take your word as gospel.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. So this is the actual. Yeah. Here we go. Jeremiah 13. If anyone wants to read along, it is Jeremiah 13. The Lord told me, go and buy a pair of linen shorts. Wear them for a while, but don't wash them. So I bought a pair of shorts and put them on. Then the Lord said, take off the shorts, go to Para and hide the shorts in a crack between two large rocks. And that's what I did. Sometime later, the Lord said, go back and get the shorts. I went back and dug the shorts out of their hiding place, but the cloth had rotted and the shorts were ruined. Then the Lord said, Jeremiah, I will use Babylonia to destroy the pride of the people of Judah and Jerusalem. The people of Judah are evil and stubborn. So instead of listening to me, they do whatever they want and even worship other gods. When I'm finished with these people, they will be good for nothing, just like this pair of shorts. These were tight around your waist, and that's how tightly I held onto the kingdoms of Israel and Judah. That is the actual Bible.
That's it right in the Bible? Oh my God. I've got it all wrong this whole time. I need to stop this mob. I need to stop this protest. We need underwear.
Absolutely. God uses underwear to make a point to Jeremiah about his might. He can't hate underwear. It's right there in the text. We got it
right there in the text. You got me
Harold,
there.
Harold, it's chaos out there. We heard the word of the Virgin Mary herself. You are Babylonia. You used your voice once with me. It is murder out there, and you need to set peace. It is up to you. Just look at me in the crowd. Don't think about anyone else. Yes, it's just the both of us. Okay? You will cut your vow of silence. You will cut up. Yes, I can be your translator for the rest of you. Rock, paper, and scissors. We do not have time for this show. They are ripping. They are forcefully putting underwear on priests out there. If that's happening in 2021, then we are in for a long ride. Harold, the Lord says, "Be still and know that I am God." That is a real one. Harold. No!
Thompson, Johnson, we have an opportunity on our hands.
I'm sorry, my boyfriend just broke up with me. Not important. Keep going.
Oh.
Your talk does seem important.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to address why I was crying because I felt like it was weird to start the meeting crying, but I'm here. I'm listening.
I mean, do you want us to put a pin in the meeting and talk about your relationship? I feel like that's more important than anything else.
I'm sorry. I actually really don't. I would really like to hear what you have to say. So sorry.
Let's check.
I'm so sorry, Thompson. What I'm about to say is going to sound really insensitive, but we need to talk about our no underwear sales. I also think we have a real opportunity for linen shorts.
Linen shorts?
Why?
Some other religious thing? Apparently, the actual Bible, people are still reading it.
Right. And are there a lot of people still reading the Bible?
Well, look at this chart.
Yes, many people, according to that chart.
The important thing is many people claim that they still read it.
In
fact, it might say all kinds of ridiculous things, but because no one actually reads the Bible, you can just sell linen shorts. You can tell people they need 2 giant rocks in their garden. There's all kinds of ways to use this information, true or false.
Biblically approved linen underwear.
Yep. And the best part is we've got a free source of incoming underwear.
Yes, people are sending us their underwear. What you're saying is some kind of free cycle system. We take the underwear of one group of people and sell it to the other group of people. That's how capitalism has always worked.
And until there is a voice of reason who speaks out loud to clarify these things, we're going to have to fill that void. We're going to have to make sense of it. And I don't mind making a few bucks in the process.
What about shorts made out of the Bible?
Oh, Virgin Mary? Why are you crying?
Why am I'm weeping for the state of the world. This world has gone mad. Underpants, no underpants. Doesn't anyone read the Bible anymore? It couldn't be more clear and obvious.
Oh, Blessed Virgin, thank you for this miracle of showing my lips moving, even though this is an internal monologue.
Harold, I want you to know that deep down inside you have the power to use your voice. It just comes from your heart and your diaphragm.
But how can this test of faith be so cruel? Must I break my vow to save the foolish people of the world who have chosen linen over cotton or even no underpants at all?
As it says in the Bible, he who does not use his voice is but a useless twig. Use your voice, Harold. The world needs you. It is utter chaos there. Only you can set the record straight.
Thank you, Holy Mother. I will do as you bid. I will use my voice.
I believe in you, my son.
And I in you. That kind of goes without saying.
Yes, I'm here. You can see me. I exist.
Yeah. Is it
Go
faith?
ahead. Go save the world, Harold! Jesus Christ!
I go.
Underwear, no underwear.
So, apparently, there's this monk, right? He hasn't taught for 25 years, not said a word, vow of silence, right?
Right.
But now he's looking out at the world. He's looking out how everyone's fractured. You know, some people don't wear underwear. Some people are wearing all their underwear.
So
Some people
fucked up.
in their heads, you know?
Yeah.
Got mad out there. He decides to speak.
What? And what does he say?
He says that it's not about underwear. It's not about the contents of your pants. It's about the contents of your heart.
Jim, what are you talking about? I've got family members that don't wear underpants and I'm an underpantser. I haven't talked to them in years.
Right, it's getting crazy. This is not the thing that should be dividing us.
The other day I stormed the Capitol with hordes of other people about this very issue. I was prepared to assassinate politicians who voted against my personal beliefs as pertains to underwear. And you're here telling me that it has to do with what's in somebody's heart?
Absolutely. Don't you see, we've all got too hung up on underwear. The media is telling us that it's important, but it's not important, Mary.
People of this earth.
Damn.
It is I, the monk Harold, who has kept his mouth sealed for all those 23 years. The Virgin Mary has spoken to me and has clarified this terrible undergarment mess. As you may have heard already, the whispers blowing through the reeds of this earth. It is not about what is around your waist, but what is near your heart. And so I have collaborated with the garment firm Johnson, Thompsons & Co. to create a new line of cotton heartwarming products, which everyone should use to keep dear and close to their hearts the fact that much like that cotton is of this earth and is white and pure.
I have them in my sights. Should I take the shot?
So is all our hearts and the connection that binds
Just
us.
hold on the shot, please.
Take the shot?
Binds us like
No, I
the
said
threaded
hold
fabric.
the shot. Do not take the shot.
I have a shot. He's on the pulpit. I have a shot.
I swear to God, if you take the shot, I will not talk to you for a week. Don't do this.
That's our mission.
You're gonna take the shot, aren't you?
Now, before he changes the world.
Don't.
Mom,
This,
is that you? I want to apologize for not speaking to you all these years.
Oh my gosh, honey, thank you. I'm sorry too. I know I was an anti. This man is so special.
I love
We'll
you.
be donating all the profits of the heartwarmers to good causes and not putting a cent in our own pockets, except enough to live a modest life with.
And that's our
Take a
show for
shot.
today, everybody.
Cliffhanger.
How does this end? Another political leader, movement leader assassinated? I don't know. Great work, everybody. Thank you so much. What a wonderful another show to kick off 2021. This is the Mainstage Narrative team. Thank you so much for being here on the Improv College YouTube channel. If you're enjoying this, you want to see more shows, subscribe to us. Just click that subscribe link wherever you find it on your, maybe it's over here, maybe it's over there. We don't know. We'll see you all next week. Have a great week. Thanks for joining us, everybody.